All right, everybody. Tonight we are going to make or attempt to make this kuksa from Poplar. This is a nice size here, pretty thick, so it'll make a nice deep kuksa. The one I made previously from the unknown wood, it's about, with a dry measure for in the cooking, it's about 8 ounces. So this will be probably well over a cup, but I don't make things to be exact, so we're just going to start by knocking these ends off, and then I'll go over to the shave horse and start working on the bowl, probably. So let's get started here. Here we go. That was close. Almost took that into the bowl. I'm being too hard here, too aggressive. And that's why you do those stop cuts, to stop the cut right there where you make the cut. So I don't want to use my fro because I'm not really sure. I just don't want it to split. Just want to have a little bit more control with this hatchet. So. Just using the weight of the it's coming off in nice little sections there. Cool. That's probably going to be good for now. Just flatten this out a little bit. All right, so we've got the sides knocked down to where I want to be comfortable having them. Because when I put this in the shave horse, I do want still want some meat around there to give it some a good lock there. So let me set up the shave horse, and we'll start working on the bowl. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Got this shave horse set up here. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to, hopefully you can see this, I'm just going to flatten this out just a little bit, just so it'll be easier when I flip this around, but also just a little flat part here with the draw knife, nothing crazy. That way also, when the kuksa is complete, when you go to sit it on the table or something, the idea is hopefully, it'll be flat, and oops. It'll sit upright, basically. Don't have to do too much, just a little bit. Let me see. This is not going to work. Of course not. Should have did this part with the axe, but it's okay. Like the world's worst. No, that's not going to work. Some of my techniques are a little suspect, I know. All right, I think that's pretty good. Still a little off. A little bit more I don't want to get perfect, but all right, that's good enough. That's close enough, I think. Oh, just a little bit more. Look at that. That's going to be really pretty. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, that's close enough. So let me stop this real quick, just so there's a break in the video. So we have a flat piece here. It's a little flat, and it's maybe hard to tell on camera, but that's going to be really pretty, man. That's going to be underneath. Really, really, really pretty. So let me stop it, and we're going to start this part. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. So we're going to start on this bowl a little bit. Got the gouge here. Still kind of experimenting with the gouge. I think it's, let me get a little closer here. It's going to work out pretty good. Just like in the other kuksa, we're going to start in the center. This is a little softer, so it's not going to be a lot softer. This probably won't, hopefully won't take as long. Finding that the gouge works a lot better than the spoon knife. Spoon knife is a little bit too, or at least that Mora spoon knife, I forget what model number it is. It's too small, I feel, for something like this. I mean, you can do it, and I have done it once before. It's really hard. So this gouge seems to be working, doing the trick for me. I'm really not using this gouge correctly, but trying different things here. Alright guys, so I'm going to continue doing that for a little bit. And you can see I've made a little impression there. Quick work of that. That's good. So I'm going to come right back when I have more done. Basically, when the bowl is finished, I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back. That's what we have done so far. Very deep bowl. Turned out really nice using the gouge and everything. Can really get a really good cut on it and make everything within the lines. And it's a little easier than using the spoon knife. So anyway, I'm going to cut the sides off here, or chop the sides off. Of course, I did what I say I should never do, or I try not to do, which is carve the bowl first, because then, like I explained in the past, as you're chopping with the force, you can actually easily crack the bowl. So I don't know, I guess I'm just experimenting. So I'm just gonna test this here. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. So I'm gonna just start The other good thing with cutting the bowl first is you can get a grip in there, so yeah, different things you can do. A little harder than I thought it was going to be, though, that's for sure. Sharpen this axe, man. Big time. So what we're doing is very carefully knocking the corners off, starting to shape the underside to give it the bowl. This is going to be flat, it's going to be rounded. I haven't completely decided on the handle. The handle's very short, so if I'm going to have a go down slightly, I'm not really sure. So I think you kind of hopefully can just see what I'm doing here. I'm going to come back when I have more done, but you know, just kind of nick that off. It's going to take a while because I have to be a little bit careful. And I'm going to continue going around, cutting off these corners very carefully and shaping the kuksa. So bear with me. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. So here's what I have so far. It's taking a while. Looks really good so far, I think. So I'm just going to show a little bit of the work here with the knife. I did a lot of this, obviously off camera, but it's a work in progress here. And the other reason is I'm not sure, it's almost 9 o'clock, I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this tonight. I may actually do this in a second part, so I'm not really sure yet. So we'll just truck along here, see what we got. Just going to play around with this handle here, thinking as I go along. There are some cracks in the handle, which is not a problem. I guess the thing is, this piece is so big, and this piece of wood, it's not like doing a spoon. wish I could take some of this on a shave horse, but can't really do that. This is a crack here, and okay. I guess it's going to have a weird handle. Alright, I guess that's cool, I guess. Alright. I don't know if I like that, but we'll see. There we go. See, that handle's weird. Side of the handle. Alright, so I'm not going to bore you anymore. I'm going to come back when there's a lot more done. Video is already really long as it is, jeez. So I'm going to finish shaping this. Still have a lot more to remove, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So I'm pretty much done, and I think I made the world's ugliest kuksa, I guess. I'm only going to make this one part. I'm not going to finish it. I'm not going to show you the finished product. I have a lot more to do, and I don't want to make another video. I just think it's going to be too much. But I do like the side here, with this handle. It's a little fat, but I think what I'm going to do is probably tomorrow take it over to my sander, my belt sander, and you know, it might be hard to see on camera, but there's a lot of material on the outside, and I might just sand it smooth. I was going to leave the facets or whatever, but I might just sand it smooth to remove a lot of this on the outside. So appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This was an experiment. I think the next one I make is not going to be as large in diameter. I have some smaller templates that I already drew on some other pieces. I think I might keep it just a little bit smaller. I think that's a little bit more manageable for me, and also for someone who's going to use this. Might be better if you're going to use it as a cup. But this basically is just like a bowl with a handle, basically. So anyway, enough talking. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.